Hi guys, my name is Carl Kingston. We have
Joshua Saba.
Joshua Saba. This is a great man, guys. Like, I blessed the day I met him. So Joshua, how do we even meet him?
I was one evening when we were coming back from church action.
True, I remember. Joshua attends my church, and it's called Tribex. So if you don't know, if you need a useful expression where you need to worship God with young people and vibrant people, Tribex is the place. So we have a bus system where we all go home together. So I met Joshua in the bus. I was just normally engaging and I said, "Hi, Joshua." So, okay, I think I met you first in church. Yes. So Joshua I love the way he speaks. He has one kind of intonation. And I heard that when I heard in the Togolese, I said, that was a very good friend.
Like you already said, that evening we met, we first met at church, and then he said, "Don't worry, we'll be talking. Since we are going home together, we'll have
more." Yeah, everything I remember.
Content to talk.
Yeah.
And so on the bus, he just casually asked me, "So what do you do?" And I told him what I did, and just one of the things that I do is actually script writing. And he was like, "Oh, that's amazing." I've been researching on working on movie production.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that would be a great adventure. Why not partner together in this?
True. You're sure about this idea about starting? I started since I was, I think, 2021. When I towards my final year in university, it was when I vetted this idea. I got a couple of people to write, people of music. So we wanted to do a record label, did a lot of things, but it was not just connecting. When I was praying about it, I found out that it's about when God gives an idea, there's a place for time. And when the time comes, you need certain people to be in the mix to vet the idea.
Yes.
So when I met you, I met Osas, I met a couple of all the cast that are part of this fantastic project. So you just see how things just began to align. Like I didn't speak too much English.
Yes.
I just shared the idea. Oh, this is what you need. And it made sense. And we just connected, and we are already hitting the ground. So that's one of the things I've learned from this entire experience. Now, in as much you have any dreams, you have any project, when the time comes, the people who are needed, there are specific people that God would attract you to that would be needed to vet the idea. Without those people, you will just be struggling. Because Joshua, I struggled. Let me lie. Some certain script I've done. I struggled. Like it wasn't just making sense. Do you understand? But the ease we experience now, maybe I'm more matured here, but that ease is something that took me time to get to, and it just boldened the idea that an idea is good, but without people, you're wasting your time.
That's true. And, it would be nice to also emphasize the audience. Not like we are intending to have a specific audience.
True.
But we are targeting a certain
set of people.
A certain set of people.
Yes, exactly.
And why target them? Me, for example, I'm a young believer.
Yeah. And
apart from being a young believer, I'm a young individual. Like
first of all, you're young.
I'm young. So what I mean is that I'm a Christian, but I'm a human, a young human. Okay, so I have things that I'm struggling with as a young human.
True.
And then I also have things I'm struggling with as a young Christian or as a young believer.
True.
So while we are trying to tackle things spiritually or tackle things in the religious aspect, we should also understand the place of the individuals being human first before being religious. And so there are things that we are struggling with that are not too related to religion. We can find a way of tuning these two together. So Entangled is not just for of course we are Christians, right?
True. First and foremost,
Entangled is not just for a Christian audience. Okay, it's just for all of us. If you're a young person and there is something I can tell you, there is nothing you are struggling with that Entangled
will not point out.
Yes.
So I like the point you're bringing. So I think that's one of the reasons why we started Limitless Studios. Yes, we are human beings first and foremost, and one of the things we want to do is really tell fantastic stories that not just are the page of scriptures, but that are very practical. So it's called. Let me borrow the word insights for daily living.
Just be sure that you are not going to watch something from Limitless Studio that looks like something you have already watched. Okay, we will ensure to give you stories that are practical and stories that are original.
Let me just say this: it's not your typical knowledge.
Yes.
It's not your typical knowledge. I'm not. No pun intended. No pun intended.
but it's just going to be different. Okay.
Yes. I want you all to stay tuned, like really stay tuned. Watch this space. Please follow us on Instagram. Please follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Click the notification bell. And I tell you for free, you will love our content. You love our content.